Good day everyone. Hello. How are you guys doing today? I think it's a beautiful day for everyone here, right? The markets are hot actually. So, who is with us today, guys? Let me know. Let me know who is watching us today. Let's see. First, let me know where are you watching us from, and right now we are ready to dive into the markets. How exciting is that? Gold is already going down. So from what I see here, the price already made this lower low formation. Now it's going even further down. Let's make some trading plans for today. So previous day's low, it was right there. We are trading well below the previous day's low. So I'm gonna use this one as support. That one right there. Previous day's high, I would like to use that one here. Then on the 4-hour time frame, Arabic Forex, hey Theo. Yeah, market is hot. Alrighties. So we are right here at 41.16. So on the 4-hour chart, I just see that the price is trying to break below this swing low created on the 19th. But for our trading session here, it's not really important to use swings of previous weeks or something. So market now is making a clear lower low on the 1-hour chart. And I'm going straight down to the 15-minute to see the trends clearly here and plot the levels that I'm interested more. So from what we see that the price is in a downtrend, and it's in a strong downtrend because realistically the only swing is this one here. So if we're gonna get some rejections in a continuation of this strong downtrend, we will get it at this point. So Fibonacci has the 23.6% retracement. Waiting for rejection. I will write it here. So rejection for potential sales here. So we have a clear plan in place. Salmon, good day to you. Simon, sorry, it looks like all from the distance. If we break above this key level, we will check the market. We will check the price action actually to see whether on the lower time frame, like the 5-minute chart, we can get some higher highs and higher lows. Ophelia, what's interesting today? Today, gold is interesting. So we are looking to potentially sell from a key level like this one here. What's on the euro US dollar? Sideways at the open. How many pips? Just 8 pips on the euro US dollar. DAX. What do you think? What do you think of DAX? On DAX, what am I thinking? First, the price is at the key level of support, clearly, regarding the DAX. The market is ranging, there is no defined trend here. So, for that reason, 5 minute has this outside candle. The market is in a strong downtrend on the 5 minute, so there is only one way to go for a high quality trades, and that's a break of a trend line defines a downtrend. If we break above this trend line here, it means the harmonic sequence of the sellers is not continuing. Therefore, we will likely see the price moving a bit further up. Now, the break of the trend line will be the first sign for, and this is, you can apply it in any market. In a downtrend, the break of the trend line, of a downward trend line, is the first sign that the market lost its downward momentum as it used to be. After the break of the trend line, we want to see a new higher high. If we see that, then we can trade long if we want to the next one. Good morning, Ivan. I'm on the, Simon said I'm on the S&P today. Okay, so for DAX now, just to give a conclusion on the DAX, the market is in a downtrend. If we have to pick up, let's say, a safe direction, we want to sell, but also we have to understand that we came from a strong support that can cause the price to consolidate for a while and then to push to the upside. Okay. S&P today. Simon, are you buying or selling the S&P? My bias is Cabazoro. My bias is short on DAX. Yeah, from the trend, it looks like the market is heading down. On the S&P, Simon, are you're selling the S&P? Good, good, good. Because look, the market is in a downtrend. It's undoubtedly that the sellers are in control. Of course, the markets will create this these higher highs and higher lows in terms of retracements and all this stuff. And yeah, it's not a rocket science, right? Gold, gold, gold. Oh, look at this. It's like we missed this entry here for the rejection. Look at how the price was rejecting the 20 so nicely. So for gold now, we have an important information, and I really like this one. I'm just going through time frames. So I really like this one. What's the ATR right now? The ATR, it's around 7. So we have, let's say, up to here. So for gold, there is, you see this kind of round base we are creating here. So there is a high chance if we remain like this to see a push to the upside, because this kind of built it a support, this level here. In 3 minutes, this candle will close. Work, hi all, hello my friend, how are you doing? Guys, would you be interested? That's a generic question for everyone. Would you be interested if every single day you could have the levels, the key levels for, let's say, the London trading session and maybe for the rest of the day, to know the good structure of the chart? Would you be interested on that? Let me know. What if it breaks that support on the DAX? What if it breaks that support? If it breaks that support, it means we are still going for for more bearish, lower lows, lower highs. If it breaks the support and we don't see long, big fattest, like I call them, big fat red candlesticks to continue below support, then we'll be a bit suspective that the market is shifting, is transiting now. But generally speaking, if we're going to break and close below here with aggression on DAX especially, we're going to see continuation to the downside. By the way, oh my god, guys, was I showing the Dow Jones this time, or that was the DAX? No, German 40. Oh, I saw here D, yes, not US. I thought it was the US 30 here. I saw the 30 instead of 40, and I was, you were asking the support on gold. If it breaks the support, on gold, then we continue for, more lower lows, lower highs. For here, I'm gonna I like this round base here, and I'm gonna go in for a very small, I'm gonna just put one lot to buy here, and I will have a stop loss at the bottom right there. So my stop loss will be 41.09, let's say 41.09. Where is the trade? Where is the box? The box with the box. Where is the box now? Oh. Is this the data window? No, it's not the data window. Where do I find the box, guys? Can you help me on that? Where do I find on MetaTrader the box? It's kind of, I lost it from the screen. Toolbar, toolbox, standards, insert node, chart. Anyway, I don't bother. I will do it from the phone. I'll just do it from here, and it's somewhere. Yeah, I know you have to click somewhere, but where? That's the thing. Status bar, chart bar, no. Standard, this refers to the top part, not to the bottom. MetaTrader interface is horrible, honestly. It's okay, but at least, guys, for example, look at here with YWO, the broker. We are on the 5-minute chart on gold, and see the spread. How small is that? How small is that? If you go on the 1-minute chart, it's like you barely see the spread here. It's maybe it's one of the, honestly, one of the brokers out there that has the smallest spreads on gold. Absolutely. And that was one of the, let's say, on top of the list reasons why I liked to work with YWO, because really what they offer, especially on gold and WTI, but I will say I'll speak more about gold, is what traders need. And as a trading educator for more than 12 years now, and having all this experience working across all these markets, and for those who don't know, I'm also a certified market analyst, so I can easily go out there and review everything about brokers, about their charting systems and all this stuff. This one here, it's a no-brainer. And for 12 years, I'm actively trading the CFDs, especially gold, forex, commodities, everything. It's the first time in my life I accepted and I decided that, you know, there is a broker out there that is worth mentioning because of the high quality trading environment provides to the traders. Okay, and now with this promotion, 25% cashback on spreads, I mean, I will have been crazy not to use it for my own benefit. Now, you see, even the spread is so small, but let me share this with you guys. A small spread means, yeah, maybe the cashback will not be that much because you don't pay that much to get into the trades. That's the beauty. We're having your account with YWO, but when the price comes close to your exit, either for a stop loss especially or take profit, when you have a small spread, you have high probability not to get stopped out and go for your take profit if the trade makes it there. Okay, so these are important things you need to understand when you are trading with a broker or with a prop firm. And what I will say to you guys is, just give it a shot. Just open an account. You can deposit, I think minimum deposit is $10. Just open an account and check it yourself. You don't need to deposit $1,000, $2,000, $500. I mean, from the first time if you don't want to. But what if you see it by yourself that the spreads, that they are so small, are actually in your benefit? I remember one trade, and actually that trade was on gold. It was December, many years ago. I used to be in Australia back then, to be honest. I was trading with, I will use the word horrible broker. It wasn't one of the biggest brokers. Now they are out of business. But guys, that was horrible. But as a beginner trader, how could I know that? I couldn't. When I figured out that it was horrible was in December when I opened a trade on gold. And because the market started going sideways and I was in the trade, I used to trade swings on the daily chart and price action on the daily chart. And at that moment, I was okay, the market will eventually break in my favor, and I was long, okay, because December gold seasonable longs. And I really and wanted to, you know, to go with the flow. And when the trade started breaking above my entry, guys, it took me 7 trading days. I will never forget that. Just to cover all that spread I had to pay, and then the overnight swaps, commissions, everything. It was, I'm telling you, it was a horrible broker for the trading environment offered to traders. So give it a shot with YWO, and honestly, what if it works in your benefit? Like when you see the spread and you understand, oh my God, the price came close to my stop loss and it didn't take my stop loss because the spread was small. Just give it yourself a try. Rashid say YWO has really the best spreads on the market. Trading with them for a few months. Great. Let's see. Wow, nice. It's on your upper top, on the upper top here. No. There. No. Upper top where? I assume it's somewhere around, you know, view, status bar. Is that one stats bar? No, it's this one at the bottom. Come on. You know what? Maybe it's at the market watch. No, it didn't come up. It's not at the market watch. View. Data watch. No, it's not at data watch, obviously. Is that the toolbox? Here is the toolbox. Thank you. So from now on, I learned. So that's the view and toolbox. So let's put our stop loss around 4109. Stop loss will go at 4109. Now we are well covered. Usually I go in with 2 lots. This time I went in for 1 lot because there is a little bit of uncertainty in the trade. Like it's not the highest probability. I like to put full risk when I trade with the trends, but when I try for the early reversals, I like to use just half of the risk. For those who don't see, here is up. Yep, I think you can see it now. Here is the trade. What else? Let's go back to check the DAX. What is DAX? Oh, DAX broke below this support nicely. Keeps going with lower lows. I think Iva is trading DAX. And I'm sure that most of my students went in with this bearish engulfing here. What a nice trade. What a beautiful trade. What else, guys? Ask me anything. Do you have any questions? Do you want to ask something? I'm also, Caballeros, I'm more short on DAX. That's nice. That's very nice. There is one important thing here on the gold. What I see is all these sellers. Maybe I can use this one here. So I think I can use that one. So these sellers here, guys, see this long candlestick, the price false broke below that one, and the buyers took over and moved the price above its high. Many people, okay, they don't know how to read the candlesticks because let's be honest, most of the YouTube videos that they are very popular out there, they don't show candlesticks, probably because the guys who make the videos, they don't know how to read the candlesticks, they don't want to get bothered. But if you don't understand the mechanisms that drive the markets and read how strong the moves are created, it will be hard to be consistent with chart reading, chart analysis. So what I see here is that the buyers try to push to the upside. The sellers were not able to push the price further down. But on the other hand, the buyers didn't sustain the bullish pressure here. So they didn't force the price for a strong breakout, which means that buyers showed they are strong, but again, they didn't make it. Now, sellers on the other hand, they are trying to push down now, but sellers on the other hand, they were strong and they didn't make it here. So the market is just drifting sideways. What we're gonna get, it's gonna be a clear direction after a break of any of these levels, either a break of this one at the top or a break of this support at the bottom. And that's where I have my stop loss, because if the price breaks below here, I don't want to be in the trade. For as long as the price consolidates within this area of demand, I'm okay to be in the trade. It's totally fine. What I don't want to do is if the price keeps going down and find myself as a buyer in a bearish market. What is your risk to reward average? It's about 1 to 2. Can you okay your order flow on DAX? Sorry, what do you mean? Cabazoro, what do you mean? On DAX. What do you mean, can you okay your order on flow on DAX? Or can you do your order flow on DAX to apply? Do you mean to apply the order flow? Yes, of course. You need to have the data from Eurotech to apply it on the DAX, and I don't have them. I didn't purchase that subscription. But absolutely, yeah, it's available. It's available. We see the retracement now here. So guys, on DAX, if you are short on DAX here, it becomes a little bit of, suspected. If we see the price all the way up here, it means the downtrend is not valid anymore, okay? But if we see rejection here, most likely we are heading down for a new wave to the downside, which will be perfect. Yeah. My trade on gold is not going that well. So we see if the buyers will attempt to pick up some positions here. Regarding the news, what did they wrote here? Iran chief negotiator says Hormuz will be administered by Tehran. Any significant news events? Oh, Euro flash manufacturer. Let's just refresh the screen, guys. I think it's better. I don't see any major news events for today, so the markets will move as usual. So let's see. Guys, from today, we're gonna have only London trading sessions, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. London time. See this buyer here on DAX. For those are short on DAX, just keep an eye on that. If the price breaks above here, manage your trade accordingly. Always nice coffees in the morning. Gold, come on. Looks like that buyers are struggling to bring the price up. We have this round bottom on the 15-minute time frame. Anyhow, we are the price reached this demand. From the demand, I'm expecting some buyers' reaction here because gold and demand and supply zones are somehow still going well. I will close my position if it closes above the green candle. Yeah, that will be a good risk management to do. Oil. USOIL came up very bullish for this London session, huh? Gold wants to break below here, huh? Yeah, that's okay. Losing trades are part of any trading system, any trading strategy, guys. Okay. Let's see if we're gonna get the stop loss. My stop loss is at 41.09 here. You can see it from the bottom. Guys, for those who are new here on our channel, please give us some support, some thumbs up here. We are 30 people away from reaching 7K subscribers. So yeah, it will be nice to have your support. And if you find this content valuable, just throw some likes there. You can share it if you want. Also activate your notification button in case, so you can receive all the new updates when I post videos. Yesterday's video is this one here, 3 things nobody teaches you before entering the financial markets. Very informative, and you can check it out, have a look. Everything I put on this channel is pure education, market activities, everything relevant to you for your trading, okay? I'm still surviving in this trade. I can't believe it. I want to see if this demand will hold. What is going on with DAX? We got a hanging man reversal at the 20 period moving average on DAX. Okay, I got stopped out on gold. Price closed below this support, and that's totally fine. Totally fine. Anyhow, the market is in a downtrend. I just like the round bottom reversal pattern here that could develop on this London trading session, but yeah, he didn't. That's okay. Anyhow, I went in with half risk that I usually do, which I do 2 lots on gold. Because of this account, it's quite big, the capital here, so I can afford to go with 1 lot and 2 lots. But if you're trading a smaller account, please make sure you understand your risks and your trading size before you enter in any trade. So the price makes lower lows here, and if I see a couple of candles continuing this one, definitely for the rest of the session I will be looking to sell the market. That's not a rocket science. DAX is fighting here. S&P, Simon, you must be in a, are you still in the trade, Simon? S&P 500 drops nicely. Also gold, which is perfect. Five-minute is kicking off some solid red candles, which means sellers will try to push for this session. The next key support, guys, will be well away from the current price. So for a cautious approach, the next key support is the low of this Marabozu candle. On the 5-minute chart, it looks like this. So we're gonna wait. Maybe the price will drop a bit further, but we're gonna see some kind of retracement, and that's the sweet spot. That's where we want to get in. Also, what I see here is this broken support will act as resistance, and that's something else we need to watch for, potential rejections here. Okay, now we have a new plan on gold. Good, Simon, good. This is the new plan on the gold now. we can see the price testing this resistance, and from there we can go short. I like that buyers are pushing the price up now. It's good because maybe we're going to get the rejection while we are live. Yesterday I had some great runs on gold, guys. Very, very solid trades. I'll show you here. I sold from after I saw this break of market structure here. Price came up. Let me see if I can show the trade levels. Trade history, I think that's the right one here. So, no, I closed the positions here. So from this point, from the higher, see when the price came right there in this demand area on the higher time frame, sorry, in the supply area, I said demand. So here we have the supply area. And I saw this rejection when usually when the price enters a zone, if there is a strong momentum and the buyers are keen to go for a breakout, they will not stay for more than 2 candles on average within the zone. In this case, the buyers try to push up. Before that, they had that rejection inside bullish engulfing, followed by an inside. Usually the bullish engulfing causes the price to explode upwards. Then we had this bullish candle tried to go through the supply, and then the sellers started bringing the price down. Another attempt from the buyers, and they left that wick here, so the market was clearly rejecting this supply, and the sellers at any point they will have started looking for positions here. So I hide my stop losses above this high, and I got in with a couple of, actually it was 1, 2, 3, 4 trades here, and I closed everything around this support, as you can see. So I got in from, let's say, the top until the one resistance, until that support. That was a good trading day, okay? That's why today, and on each trade here, I was risking 2 lots, 2 lots, 2 lots. On this one here now, I risked only 1 lot because it was a low probability trade. Let's go back on this 5 minute. An inside candle is breaking, inside candlestick here is breaking with this bearish candle. I'm not going to sell right now because the stop loss placement is not going to be good if I put my stop loss above this high or above that high. So above this high or above that high, I don't want to do that. So I will let the price to move down, and then I'll see. I need to get a better entry. I don't want to rush my entries here. You see, when you learn to read the price action, this hanging man here was one of the best place, to understand that, these buyers are not, they don't have too much strength. And the price then dropped. Now, whatever it's going to happen here, that's another story, because from this area, the price went down to this part. So from here, if we're going to see the bounce, it's another story. We don't know if we're going to see the bounce. But from the area where sellers are dominating, we saw rejection, and we could easily use the hanging man, like some people are still holding the positions, I guess, or to enter new positions if you wanted to. That's WTI, S&P. Simon, mate, you are doing great here. Yeah? S&P down. That's great. And I think Nasdaq also. Nasdaq is more aggressive than the S&P. Is more volatile actually. You see, slowly gold find its way to go down. I'm still in on DAX, about on a drawdown for now. Let's see if we're going to break below here and keep going down. See, if we break below this support, chances are we're going to come aggressively to the next support. Yeah, see this candle? If there is a strong bearish momentum in this market, yeah, price will go down. Guys, look at the spread on the 1 minute chart. Guys, 1 minute chart. See the spread, how small it is. That's unbelievable. Even me, I'm shocked, I'm surprised. Wow. Wow. The biggest enemy of a trader is the spread in the market. I don't know for how long you guys are trading, but if you pay attention to anywhere, our biggest enemy is the spread. And the smaller the spread, the better for the trader, okay? Also, I know many traders are trading with prop firms. I also trade with prop firms as well. But even with, you will see in many prop firms, in most of the prop firms, the spreads are wild. And especially those, they use some platforms like Trade-Dove, C-Trader, even I think the FTMOs, many platforms, they add on spreads, they add so much on spread because that's how they make money as well from the spreads. But these guys here, they have so small spreads, and honestly, it's one of the best part. And I will just keep repeating that until it clicks to you, because once you understand both sides of your trades, your execution and also your broker, it means your broker becomes a part of your trade management. Okay, guys, listen to that. The broker you are using, it's a strong part of your risk management. So choose wisely. And for me, there are a few criteria. First is the license, which YWO has the tier 1 license, which is totally fine. Second is, if we talk about trading environment, is definitely the spreads. What is the price cost to place a trade? What it cost me to place a trade? So if the spread is so small like this one here, it's absolutely phenomenal. And the third, of course, is to have a real presence, to be to know people behind the operations, which I visit their offices, and yeah, I saw many people working there. I met the whole team that is behind the whole operation system. They are great people. Customer support is unbelievable. So what I'm genuinely gonna say to you is just give it a shot. Just use the link on the description below, register your account, and just see how it works for you guys. Let me share the links with you. And if you use the link I'm sharing on the chat, you're gonna get also 25% cashback on your spreads. Maybe I will add a barcode here so you can do it on your phone from next time, yeah? Let's do it here. I don't trade any market where I have more than 2 or more spreads. That's perfect. That's perfect. Guys, read what Cavazoro user said, I don't trade any market where I have more than 2 or more spread, 2 pips or points, depends on the quote of on the platform you're using. So if you find it hard to understand, from the numbers and calculate this one here, look at this, 96, 96. This is, guys, this is less than half pip on spread, not even 1 or 2. It's almost, it's pretty much the spread doesn't exist here. On high liquid hours like this one here in the New York session, absolutely, the spread, it's a no-brainer with YWO. I'm talking about gold, okay? Because if you want to have an asset that you're trading throughout the day, you're gonna choose mainly gold, because among the New York, European, London, and Asian trading session, gold is one of the most liquid assets, because many people are trading, that's why. Do you think we're gonna get a good entry here? So I think we're gonna end this live stream now, guys. The plan for gold is solid today. Look, for any updates, everything is inside the Telegram. So I would like to see you inside. And yeah, for now, we're gonna keep an eye on gold. If something changes, I will post it in the Telegram, of course. So happy trading, everyone, and I will see you all tomorrow at the same time, right? Tomorrow, same time, London session. We're going to cover gold, we're going to cover DAX, of course, we're going to cover anything else that is going on there. Okay, take care, everyone. Have a great day ahead, a great afternoon if you are in Asia or Australia. Great early morning if you're in the US. I don't think so. We have people watching us from the US now. Everyone is sleeping over there. And I will see you all tomorrow. Bye for now.